The Tan Army is currently launching a massive offensive on the green defenses. This is going to be one of the largest defensive battles we've ever seen in the Army Men universe. Let's get right to it. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are playing some more Army Men of War mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Now, we have some crazy things going on in this battle. So first of all, there's a number of bridges here that the Tan Army Men are going to be charging, where they have to take out green soldiers defending a small town on either side. This is going to be a relatively easy part of the battle, but then it gets a lot harder from there as they have to mount this mountain over here and then take out the Green Army Men defenses at the top, which are numerous and deadly. It should be really, really awesome. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button if you'd like to see more. Subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already, and comment down below what other kind of Army Men videos would you like to see. Either way, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Okay, boys, starting in slow-mo for the beginning here, because things are probably going to heat up pretty fast at these bridge positions. And yes, the Panzers and the Shamans are immediately firing at each other. I don't think either of those blows were necessarily heavy enough to actually kill either. And no, both are still standing perfectly fine right now on the battlefield. Maybe a little bit concussed, but they seem to be all right. Did anyone on the other side end up dying? Nope. Both of these tanks also still alive, and the infantry is starting to pour out from both sides. A whole lot of fire. Wow, that was a lot of incoming shell fire from the Tan Army right there. That was pretty brutal. And we've got Tan soldiers trying to mount the bridge right here, but getting gunned down pretty quickly. So no success right there. The Green Army line defenses are definitely holding out for the time being. They've also got a lot of soldiers within these houses and stuff like that, so these guys will be probably pretty devastating too. I did give the Tans some good anti-infantry weapons to deal with them, so they have some of these Panzer IIs going forward, and you can already see that they're rattling off a lot of MG fire, and they've also got those sort of like flat guns almost on front of them that you see firing off right there on the one on the right. And they're not very good against tanks, but they are extremely good against infantry, so that'll be interesting to see. I've also given them some Wespies. Where are the Wespies at? Where are my Wespies at? Oh, there they are. So we do have Wespies here, which are basically portable howitzers. Very, very devastating, but also extraordinarily weak, so they could go down extremely easily, even to some of the green howitzers that are non-portable. These things could easily take out a Wespy in a single shot. Even with HE, they could probably take out a Wespy. The Wespy armor is just non-existent for the most part. Extremely underwhelming. Probably not going to do too well. Not to mention the Greens just have a lot of different resources for their infantry as well. They have some of these really heavy sniper rifles, which actually have a little bit of anti-tank damage capabilities. So those things probably could take out a Wespy or a Panzer II, I think, or at the very least track them. So they've got that going for them, and then also a lot of the green infantrymen have bazookas strapped to their backs that they can, you know, take out and fire, and that's actually happening right here, except they fired it at infantry instead of at the tanks over this way. I don't know why they decided to do that, but it is what it is. So they are going to have those available to them as well against some of these tanks that are going to be coming forward here. Lots of green output fire going on right now, but the Tans are basically fully mobilized here and making big moves against the riverbank, and that is going to result in a lot of these greens going down. They've also gone ahead and sent forward Wespies over here. One of them already goes down, but the other one is still pushing forward, surprisingly. It's just doing a bum rush towards the hill up here. That is very, very bizarre. It doesn't seem to be really firing up the hill. Maybe it's reloading. I am not entirely sure. We've also got a Stug moving up over that way too. This Sherman tank is still alive currently, which is very surprising to me. I thought for sure this thing would go down, but no. This baby's still kicking it. Lots of infantry out there for it to fire at with HE, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to. These green infantrymen are probably trembling at the sight of all of that tan infantry out this way. Holy cow, that is so much tan infantry coming at the greens. All of them lined up against the riverbank here, and only a few actually crossing over. They saw probably the first few crossers getting absolutely annihilated early on, and they don't want to anymore. It looks like the Stug over here did take some fire, and some of those artillery pieces are striking it as well. Sorry, that's a Westby, not a Stug. Here's the Stug over here. I got a little bit confused in the old membrane. MG magically firing from the top up here at some of these green soldiers in those foxholes. Not really amounting to much kills, and I do see some rocket fire coming for the Stug as well. That thing is just barreling forward. It could easily turn around and flank and hit this Sherman over here, but instead it chooses to go straight for the top of the mountain. I don't know why. That is so silly. Also, this Sherman could easily send some HE shells into these infantrymen crossing over the bridge right now, but instead it seems hyper-focused on the Penzas over that way. That might be a good idea to take out those Panzers above the infantry, but I don't know. The green infantry is getting absolutely butchered right now, even inside of the houses over here where they've got a lot of cover. They're getting heavily suppressed by the tan soldiers on the outside. So that's going to be pretty brutal going forward as the tans just make big gains across the battlefield as a whole right now. No bueno in the slightest. No good at all. All right, why don't we go ahead and bump it up a speed here as the battle continues to get going here, continues to ramp up. We want to keep pace with that, and there we go. That Sherman tank gets dinked by a well-placed Panzerfaust, and it is now dead from the tan army fire right there. More Panzer IIs pushing forward over here, as well as Stugs and things of that sort of nature. Looks like this Stug did get clobbered by a lot of bazooka fire right there. I can't imagine that thing's still alive, and no, it is not. Crew bails out, and they get slaughtered by incoming fire. Oh, they're not dead yet. I thought for sure they would be, but no. They exit, and they actually get two... Well, no, that guy's still alive. One kill on those guys. That's crazy. Oh, they get the second kill there, too. Wow, okay. The Stug crewmen there are real gutsy boys. This Stug does not make it nearly as far up the hill as that other one did. Over on this area over here, we've got two Panzer IIs moving across before the infantry moves across. I think they realized that the green infantry presence over here was a little bit too stiff, and they needed to send some tanks forward before sending more tan infantry to the slaughterhouse. And these light tanks are the perfect thing for the job, as they can get some good infantry kills against the greens there. And the greens have really been doing a great job holding these bridges. The bridges have held for way longer than I expected. Way longer. Did not realize that they would last this long for the Green Army, but they have, and they have managed to kill a lot of these tans right now. We do have two bazooka-wielding green soldiers right here. Oh, one of them gets clobbered. Ugh. I was hoping he would be able to get a sneak shot on that tan tank, and this one doesn't seem to want to peek, which I can't blame him. That would be a very terrifying prospect currently. And also plenty of rounding fire from some Green Army men up this way. Some BARs firing off. Those I didn't think would have this much range to fire all the way down here, but apparently they do. And it looks like, did this Green Infantryman take out that Panzer II? What took out that Panzer II? I am very impressed that that Panzer II is now dead. Oh, there's another Sherman over here. I forgot about that. That's probably what killed the Panzer II. That's definitely what killed the Panzer II. The other Panzer II, though, not moving into range just yet, although it is now, and the Sherman, you can see, is starting to take shots at it. However, we do have some Panzers moving in that are a little bit heavier. Panzer IV-G moving in. That should be able to take out a Sherman nice and easy peasy. Well, maybe not easy peasy, but it's got the caliber to manage to do so. So we'll see if that does end up happening here. It's just ramming into the old dead Sherman right there, adding a little insult to injury. And the tan infantry starts to flood through the bridge area right there and start to make moves on the hillside up top right now. Lots of just kind of sporadic fire going on. Nothing too crazy. I'm sure they're probably not getting too many kills, to be honest, right now. I mean, it's just a lot of missing fire. A couple dead green soldiers up here, but not too many. Yeah, it seems like the tans are making some efforts here, but maybe not managing to actually do all that much against the Greens up top, who just have a lot of cover. Another Panzer moving up this way, and we do have another Sherman over this way too, by the way, back there. So that thing's still kicking. Wow, there's still Green soldiers over here. That is insane. Look at this, Giga Chad, still alive, still kicking, fighting. Also looks like in the building over that way, still some Greens left alive as well. This bridge continues to not give up, and they have killed many a Tan soldier who tried and cross, and also firing at some Tans over this way. But we do have a Panzer, or two, backing up to maybe try and help out against these Green soldiers that are just refusing to call it quits here. Yeah, these guys are just like being really, really stubborn. Good on them, man. Good on ya, boys. What are these? I thought they were going to ram the building. That would have been smart, but no. They're instead moving around, and actually that might put them in the wheelhouse of this Sherman tank over this way. Yes, it does. It misses its first shot, but the second shot could be devastating here once it sort of recalibrates. Let's see here. Take your shot there, boy. Or don't. That's fine, too. It seems to be taking a long time to reload it, and it overpins the second one. Not doing any damage, but getting a good strike that's just a little too good right there. Oh my goodness. M1 Carbine wielding Green soldier up top here, firing out onto the bridges below, and lots of return fire coming at him. He manages to duck out of the way before it's too devastating, and the rest of the tanks are just sort of swarming like sharks. All they gotta do really is actually crush this building, and they can take out these Greens, but for some reason they're not. And an anti-tank grenade from the guy up top there. Oh my god, it takes out the Tan tank. Unbelievable. Holy cow. And the Green soldier here, is he going to clean up the tank crewman? He gets one of them. And the second one also ends up going down. That is crazy. Let's see how the left is doing right now. Looks like we do have a Panzer II marching on this area. The Sherman does get taken out by the Panzer IVs right there. And so now the early preliminary infantry of the Greens seem to be falling on this hillside right now, dying out from the Tan pushes that are currently going on. That's definitely problematic for the Greens, not a great thing. But the very top here is still holding nice because they're really not that involved in the battle. There's a lot more Green soldiers up at the very top here who are going to be capable of holding out, hopefully till the bitter end. We'll just have to find out unless the Tan tanks and infantry manages to just overwhelm them. Not entirely sure if that's going to happen or not, but it's pretty curious. Oh man, that guy had a bazooka. He could have taken that out or that out, but instead he gets shot in the back. That is tough right there. More Tan infantry coming up. Some more back here sort of stuck on the lake. If they don't come forward at some point, I'll push them forward. These guys over here all focused on this one house where these Greens are still alive. That is so funny. Is this dead, by the way? No, it is not. Okay, I thought maybe it got anti-tank grenaded, but no. And there's another trooper up here, too. This is unbelievable. And they've gotten a lot of Tan kills around here, clearly. That is insane. This little town holdout is crazy. Oh, the guy up here did die. But there's still, sorry, it's hard to see in these houses. There's still a guy there, and there's still a guy there. And then our BAR friend over here is still alive as well. Let's go ahead and check these guys' kill counts, because this might be a little bit crazy. Let's find out. Oopsie, whoops. No, I didn't mean to move you. Oh god, no, I don't want to disrupt the battle. Here, go back to your position. There you go. He's got 18 kills. That is insane. Philip Adams with the 18 bomb right there. This trooper has none, actually. Okay, this guy has none as well. Alright, oh, there's another guy up top here, Albert Turner. He has none. And this guy has 2, Chris Kelly. Okay. So it's really just the BAR guy over here, and these guys are serving as distractions for the BAR guys, so that's not too bad either. This Sherman's still alive and kicking right now. I don't see how it can't shoot that Panzer. It should be in range. I don't know what's going on, man. This is absurd what's happening here. With all this Tan infantry derping around like a bunch of doofs. They really do be doofing, don't they? Oh my god, it's just silly. Oh, little round striking the building here, and I think that does kill both of those soldiers. Oof. Alright, those guys finally do die. Now it's just 2 troopers up here, and our BAR trooper, who's just an absolute Giga Chad and refuses to give up. It's insane. 21 kills he's got now. Wow. Alright, let's check in on the left assault here. For the Tans, they're making big pushes up here. Panzer II here, it seems like it got struck by something. Might be slightly damaged. Oh yeah, it got struck by a lot right there. I'm not sure how it's not dead actually, but it's not, and it is just slaughtering these green army men off to the side over here. Wow, that's some brutality. Oh my god, if you could just kill this tan tank, be easy. How is that Sherman not just destroying this thing? That's crazy to me. I do not know. Also seems like some of the artillery pieces up here took a few losses. Not sure if they're still firing out or not. They don't appear to be. Maybe they're damaged or something like that. Artillery in Men of War is always a little bit glitchy, so you never really know what's happening. These guys up here have taken some losses, but they're still alive and kicking. Also firing some bazooka shots down there, which is good to see. Hopefully striking a few tanks and tans along with those tanks. And there are a number of dead tan bodies leading up this hillside. Looks like they're trying to utilize the cover in the foxholes, but getting flushed out by that green fire that's coming in so harshly right now. So good things are happening for the greens at the top of the hillside here. Hopefully they continue to happen as these tans continue to fire up and push up as this battle goes on right now. And I think if the right side actually manages to get a grip at some point here for the tan army, it could be over for the greens at the top of that hillside. But I don't know if that's gonna happen because these guys are real dumb. These guys are really not making anything happen. But yeah, let's go into normal speed now. I think at this point in the battle it's fine too. Look at that, the BAR trooper still getting kills. God tier unit. It's unreal actually. And these guys are still stuck in this building. Wait, I think one of them died? Wait, yeah, the second floor guy I think died. Top floor guy is still alive though. That's insane. Just kill him! Just kill him! Can't be that hard, right? Alright, BAR trooper still clapping cheeks. Whoa! What was that fire? Hansa 2 perhaps? Not entirely sure what that was. Okay. How many kills does he have now? 28! 28! How do you have 28 kills? Ooh, he gets shot. Oh, they're flanking around the side of him now. Oh, he's still getting more kills though. It don't matter. Oh my god, 30 kills. My man's dropped a 30 bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, he's taking out the grenade. Grenade, grenade, grenade. Do it, do it, do it. No, he puts it back. Oh, oh, but he gets another kill. 31. Oh my god. 32, 33. Philip, you're God. Holy cow, Philip. 34. He almost got taken over right there. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Lots of damage. Lots of tans. They don't seem to really be fighting. 35, 36, 37. Wow. What the heck, dude? 38, 39. What? Dear God, Philip. You're single-handedly winning this battle. That's crazy. All these tans over here seem to be migrating. What are all these explosions? Oh, they might be from the artillery pieces up top. Maybe they are firing, actually. There's all these little explosions hitting. It must be from the artillery up top. Yeah, lots of greens on the bottom half of the hill dead. But at the very top half, they're still alive and kicking, which is obviously very problematic. This thing is still alive, by the way. I have no idea how this thing is still alive. That is crazy. That is crazy that thing is still kicking. All right, more tans pushing. Seems they've reinvigorated their assault here. It's a very, very hard place to assault. Yes, there's a lot of cover, but the enemy has just such good clearance to go ahead and see you and fire from above, sort of head glitching as well at the same time. Just makes for a really, really brutal assault that I think the tans are right now feeling in their bones, in their loins. They're feeling this, and they're not having a good time in the slightest. All right, let's go check back on Philip. I gotta know what's happening with Philip right now. Oh, Philip is still alive. He's still firing. He's still getting kills. Phil, he's at 43. Now he's at 44. Philly. You gotta be kidding me. And also, Albert up here finally did get a kill, but he's still just kind of chilling. All right, all these tans are kind of glitched here, but I don't want to, like, push them forward because, like, then it kind of ruins Phil's run, man. Oh, The Sherman over there is trying to kill this thing. It's actually damaged its engine, so it's basically unusable now. This thing also has lost a track. Go ahead and shoot repairs onto that tank right there. Use the repair rule. We'll use the repair rule on that tank as well. Have at it. Have fun repairing, boys. Alright, more Tan soldiers. Begin a little assault on Philip, but he takes him out. Philip, you're a god. You're a goddamn god. Alright, Tans up here, still struggling. They, I think, are trying to hold out for the right side to come through and help them to any degree, but it's just not happening currently. The right side is just not being helpful in the slightest. In the slightest. Phil has 46 kills now, by the way. Alright, let's go in fast motion here for a little bit. Just to kind of see where the Tan's getting killed by Philip. Dear God. And also, if this guy up here wasn't distracting the Tans for Philip, by the way, Philip, oh God, oh yeah, oh, okay, this is gonna be bad. Philip is gonna die now. The Panzer took out that one guy who was helping Philip out. Yeah, Philip is probably gonna die now because now the attention will be on Philip completely. Oh, Philip, how many kills does he have? 49. Can you reach the 50 bomb? Come on, reach the 50 bomb. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. Oh, this is bad. All the Tans are gonna be on here. Him in just a second here. Yep, here come more. Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork now. Phil, get up and fight, Phil. No, Philip! Philip ends up dying right there. Another Panzer moving towards this Sherman up this way. And now the Tans will be unleashed. 1 second, gotta pause the recording. Sorry guys, we're hitting that 20-minute mark, and basically what happens with my recording software is when we hit the 20-minute mark, the audio gets all messed up, so I have to just restart the recording real quick there, but I always pause the game. Alright, now the Tans have reinvigorated. After taking out Philip, they are now free to assault the hill with all of their might right now. These guys are probably going to die pretty soon here. Anyone left alive in these trenches, too, probably going down with relative ease, as lots of Tans are going to be coming out of the woodwork now to fight against them. This Sherman back here still taking good pot shots at this Panzer. I'm surprised it's not dead. It very well might be. There's another Panzer right here also involved in this. Let's go ahead and do the repair rule on both of them, because both of them are currently engine damage, which usually is pretty hard to come back from. They might not get repairs done. But the Tan soldiers are just ignoring that Sherman. There's also like a little bit of infantry with the Sherman that seems to be firing out right now. But again, the Tans seem to be kind of ignoring these guys. Oh, nope, they're killing them. Okay. But, I mean, if these Tans do manage to go up and take the hill right here, then they can just swiftly come down the hill and ambush that Sherman down below with their rockets and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. More Tans pushing the middle right now. All-out warfare is ensuing. Large Tan push going here. Large Tan push. This could be very, very successful for them. If they can take out those howitzers, if they can take out those Shermans, then I think they are golden, because the infantry here does not seem to be able to subdue the Tan push all that well right now. On the left is Panzer II. How is a Sherman 76 tank not capable of killing a Panzer II? This is absurd to me. Is it just overpinning this entire time? I don't know what the deal is with that, but that is silly. That is silly what's going on over there. All right, more green soldiers over this way, actually holding okay. You know, maybe I didn't give them the benefit of the doubt. Green soldiers over there holding pretty decently against these Tan pushers right now. Are there more Tans coming from below here? There's a lot of I think these guys are stuck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unstick them real quick. Basically because, yeah, they're just glitched, I think, on the river area. So let's get them involved in the battle. So the Tans are actually approaching with their army versus with, you know, 1/3 of their army. All these guys on the right side, I think, got glitched because of our boy Philip and Albert. The dynamic duo of Philip and Albert dropping a 50 bomb together. Because technically Albert had 1 kill and Philip had 49, so it's a 50 bomb. It counts. It counts in Philip's legacy, man. All right, these greens over here, though, are getting kind of roasted at this point by the Tan soldiers. You can't even see them, man. When the trees start speaking plastic knees, man. Oh, man, dude. It is no good here. I think that the hill defense will eventually be subdued here. Oh, yeah. These artillery pieces are freaking knocked out right now. I mean, these ones got decrewed for the most part. I think these ones don't have any like good targets they can really fire at anymore. I'm not entirely sure because these guys are like too angled up for them to really fire at them. I'm not entirely sure if that's how that works or not, but who knows? Either way, Tans are doing a full-blown assault right here. It's very tough to see through all the trees. There's a lot of trees on this hillside, but the Greens are defending pretty stubbornly back here, which is good to see. They've got good trench systems. They've got good foxholes back here that should be able to hold out for a solid chunk of time. But if the Tans start attacking from this side as well, simultaneously with the right side, I think we could be looking at some serious trouble going forward here. The Greens here are taking a few hits, but they're not dead yet. And I think a lot of the Tans over here are dying. Oh yeah, it is a bit of a slaughter over this way for the Tans. Look at this. They got tens of men dying over this way, dead or dying. Oh yeah, big slaughter moves happening right now. Look at that. Just getting obliterated. And it seems like their assault is winding down a little bit. That initial push is just, it's struggling now. Oh, the Sherman over here died. Huh. These Tans decided to take that out. I'm not sure if this hill is too steep for them to climb because they're not really climbing it. It doesn't look too steep, but I mean, that would be a good flank if they do go around there, if they can. We've also still got Tans back here. Oh, they're stuck in the water. All right. Climb out of the water there, boys. Climb out of the water, okay? Just come forward and actually participate in the battle like a normal person, please. There you go. There you go. All right, cool, cool, cool. They are now participating in the battle. Partaking in the battle. Okay. Yeah, this assault did get kind of slowed down by the Green soldiers there. It is now failing to push farther on. The Sherman is still trying to kill this Panzer II. Is it like... How damaged is it? Oh, it doesn't say. It has 49 infantry kills and 1 vehicle killed. Probably killed one of the artillery pieces or something like that. But that's absurd. That's absurd. And this Sherman... Dude, how is it not killing this? How... I just gotta see. I just gotta see. Alright, look. This is... This shouldn't be that hard. How is the... Are we just overpinning everything? Like we're trying to hit this thing, but it's just like overpinning like crazy. Oh, maybe we don't have actually as good of an angle as I thought. I mean, that... It must just be overpinning. It has to be. Right? There we go. We clapped its head, so that's now damaged too. It's still alive, but it's just not going to be able to move forward at all. That's just silly. That is just silly. Alright, the Tans seem to be surging forward yet again. They're coming in waves almost. And the Greens are still stopping them. I think these guys are glitched down here. Can you guys not attack up there? No, it seems like they do. Oh, they can assault around the very back. Alright, let's send these guys up the very back here, because they're just stuck against the mountain right now. So yeah, go up the very back. Have fun going up the very back here and likely getting slaughtered. But if you time this right, you know, you could attack together. It could be kind of epic. Let's see. Oh, yep, yeah. All right. The Green flank defenses right now are slaughtering a number of Tans. But if the Tans can distract from over here enough, we could be seeing some big plays. And we are. A Tan flanking force making some big plays over here, eliminating a number of these Greens and some of these Greens over this way. That's good to see. A lot of them died. A lot of them died. Oh, these are not the first people to flank. We had a number of tanks flank around the far back. I didn't even realize that. Holy cow. And now the Green soldiers over this way also firing at some of these flanking Tan soldiers right now. The tank also probably can still get involved at some point here. BAR soldier getting a number of kills, but he ends up getting killed himself right there. A couple more Green soldiers turning around to fire at these guys now. A lot of Tans ended up dying right there. A lot of Tans. Yeah, we don't have a lot of Green soldiers now. Let's go ahead and evac this little thing right there, and he can just go fight. Sherman tank firing with its main frontal machine gun right there, which is good. And there's still a lot of Tans left. That's the problem. Not so much over here. Well, actually, there aren't too many. Still more stuck at the base of that hill. It's just annoying how they get stuck like that. Sherman tank does get downed right there. Crew members pile out. Luckily, lots of crew members live through that, so maybe they'll get a few more kills. Oh, Tans are in their own bunker. There you go. Killed him. Nice job. All right, let's go in fast speed here for the finisher. Just a couple of greens left. Oh, nice one. Nice one, buddy. Oh, gets more grenades off. Nice. And he goes down too. Oh, and there's one green left alive right here. Oh, and he gets pummeled by an officer. God dang. All right, guys, that's going to be about it for this video. So red are dead greens and yellow are dead tans on this battlefield. Oh, the tans got slaughtered, boy. The tans got absolutely slaughtered. But the greens also took a lot of damage as well. It was crazy for both sides here. Crazy, crazy. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.